Good morning, welcome to Coffee on the Side. Yes, we have a new name for this series. We're going to call it Coffee on the Side. I did a little work on ChatGPT, brainstormed. ChatGPT, if you're not using it, maybe you don't have a use for it, but if you do, you got to be using it because it makes an excellent personal assistant. Really good, helps you brainstorm ideas and that sort of thing. So yeah, came up with 4 good ideas and I went with Coffee on the Side. Get it? Fanatical Side Rider, side by side, Coffee on the Side. I think it sounds pretty good, catchy, and here's a logo I came up with really quick for the series. So what did I get up to on the weekend? Well, I did that oil and filter service for some friends on their 26 Z-Force Sport, 950 Sport. What a beautiful machine. And you know what? I cannot believe the suspension on this thing. It just drives me nuts. Like from my machine to that Gen 2 model, how much the suspension has changed. It's crazy. And I'm jealous because I do love my machine, but the suspension is nowhere near like the Gen 2. It's too bad. Also on the weekend, on Sunday, I ended up going to the Toronto International Snowmobile, ATV, and Powersports Show. It's just kind of like a spur-of-the-moment thing, and we're taking our son back to university, so it was on our way, sorta. So we just kept going west and all the way into Airport Road in Toronto and went to the show. Haven't been to one of those in ages, and I'm not really fond of them. I mean, there's not a lot going on there, really. There's some new machines to look at and that sort of thing. What pisses me off is they want $25 a person to go. But yet, I was silly and I went, and Beth and I went, and we walked around a bit. Took us an hour to do the whole show. Unbelievable, 1 hour. And I looked at quite a few things, but there wasn't a lot of people. And I ended up talking to the AMSOIL dealer that was there. AMSOIL was actually a sponsor of the show, along with, I think, Cooperators Insurance. But anyways, I talked to the AMSOIL dealer there. I actually talked to him before on Facebook, so it was kind of cool to meet him in person. Just, you know, brainstorm and talk about stuff a little bit. And he was telling me it was dead there Friday and Saturday and Sunday. He says, it's getting so small, people just aren't going. And I guess, say, with a $25 to entry fee, who would want to go, you know? So yeah, I don't think I'll go again. It's not my sort of thing. But yeah, it was, there was some nice looking machines there. Oh, I'm gonna put a picture here to the left. I saw this thing. It's called the Segway A10. It had 30-inch tires on it. And I sat on this thing. It is huge. It's like twice the size of a normal ATV, or 1.5 times the size. Beautiful machine, the Segway A10. Now, is it a lemon like a lot of Segways are? Like, a lot of Segways aren't doing that well. And there's not a lot of support here in Canada. So is it going to get better? cfmoto was trash when they first come out too, but they've gotten so much better. And I think they're the top selling machines in North America now, if not the world. Speaking of that, cfmoto didn't even have a booth or any dealers there at this show, which I thought was strange at first, and I thought about it. Why would you? If you're already #1 in sales, you're doing really well, why spend all that extra money to put an exhibit there at the Toronto Snowmobile ATV show when hardly anybody goes, right? So it made a lot of sense that they weren't there. I think it'd be good at local power sports and snowmobile shows. Like there's another one coming up next month in Peterborough, Ontario, and there's some in, you know, we have one in Belleville in early spring, like March or April. So I could see why they would go to smaller shows like that. So yeah, that was my weekend. Also Friday we went up to Lingham Lake, which, you know, great ride. Looking forward to going back up there before winter. And speaking of that, that video is live on this channel now. I put it up last night. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's 35 minutes long, but that's a great ride in there. Lots of water on the trails and just a lot of fun. That whole ride was like one of my favorite rides that I've ever done. And that's why I'm looking forward to going again. There were some people talking about going this Sunday, but hunting season starts on Monday, so I don't think it's a good idea to go in. Who wants to take that chance? Piss off some hunters that are in there. There's a lot of hunting going on in there, so you don't want to tick anybody off, and who knows, they might take a shot at you. You never know. Speaking of that, this morning we went and got a coffee, and we're just taking a little drive north of here on the back roads. 2 deers crossed in front of me, and I came to a stop, and my son says, "Oh, look, there's a tree stand out there." And the deers were crossing the road going towards it, and I looked, and there was people in that deer stand. Hunters were in there. So we got the heck out of there. I thought, I think it's crossbow hunting right now. So I didn't want any part of that. So we just got out of there. And so what are my plans for today? Today I have a lawnmower sitting there. I'm going to do a video on winterizing it. And I'm also working on my garage door. I have 2 garage doors. The, what do you call it? The garage door seal on the sides. A raccoon got into our garage one night. My fault, I left the garage door open. Or raccoons. We could see their paw prints everywhere. And then we saw those prints, so we were all like, okay, we better keep the door closed. So the door was down, I think it was the second night after I put the door down. Well, there was a mother raccoon and 5 little ones. They came back and they ripped and chewed and pulled on those door seals on the garage door on both doors, both sides. So 4 of them got destroyed. This was months ago. So I bought the new garage door seals. I did the other garage door yesterday, replaced them. So I have to do the other one today. So I'll be doing that, be doing this winterization of the lawnmower. And yeah, gonna be busy. And if I have any time after all that's done, I'm gonna try and cut up some leaves on my lawn. I just run over them with the lawnmower. And then sometimes I go around the sweeper and pick them up. So we'll see what happens there. And just a reminder, if you haven't seen that 2026 cfmoto Z-Force 950 Sport oil and filter change, it's on my other channel. No, this is my website. So my other channel is called ATV Oil. I'll link it down below in the description of this video. So yeah, it's just ATV Oil, all one word. You can put that into the search on YouTube and you'll find that channel, but I'll put the link down below. And you'll see where I did an oil and filter change on that Z-Force 950. And that went really well, actually. And if you like that video, I have other videos on that channel where I did oil and filter change on a Polaris Ranger. I'm also doing like everything. Lawnmowers, chainsaws, trimmers, you name it. Winterizing, getting them ready for spring, talking about oil changes on cars, trucks, whatever. If you're into that, come by and subscribe to that channel. I'd really appreciate it, and it might be some good content that you're interested in. Anyways, that's it for Coffee on the Side for today. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one.